Hello, and welcome to the third update for Getting It Together. There's been some progress in some places, some regression in others, and some things I've had a lot to think about. Why am I doing this? What do I hope to get out of this? So far, lots of questions with few answers. But the good news is that's sort of the point, figuring things out in my life and just figuring myself out. So without further ado, let's see how the past week has progressed. So far, I have almost done this goal perfectly. I did miss one day, July 15th, for a few reasons. I had tried to do some work in Krita, learning the digital art side of things, and I'm struggling really badly to translate my fine motor control from pencil and paper to a digital tablet. This was so frustrating, I actually had to rage quit the digital art process, and that meant I didn't have the willpower to do a physical pencil and paper sketch that night. I'm having a real question to consider with the artwork. I don't enjoy drawing for its own sake, so do I even want to continue to learn it? Why am I even trying? Is it because it's something new? I'm not a natural artist. I don't see the world in the way that most artists I've met do. It's food for thought and something I'm going to consider moving forward as we approach the last 2 weeks of the month. I have not missed any other days and will continue with this for the rest of the month, fitting with the goal. So far, so good, with one exception. I think it was Saturday, July 11th that I didn't. I hadn't slept the day prior and was completely unable to fall asleep until about 1:30 in the morning, even after taking melatonin the same day, so I wasn't able to make myself do a workout for the 15 minutes. It's mildly disappointing, but I've kept the habit up besides the one day, and it's gotten to the point that I can tell that it bothers me and kind of feels off if I haven't worked out in any given day at least. I'm still finding that working out in and of itself is not enjoyable, which begs the question. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to reach such a high level of fitness? Is it ego? Health reasons? For my social life and career? Some combination of the above? I'm personally leaning towards the latter, and if I'm being honest, it's probably 3 parts ego to 1 part health and 2 parts social status, but I have to think more on this topic. I'm going to continue the workouts though, because I've noticed that it's slowly helping with my physical and mental health. I really only have one issue with this, and it's the scripts themselves. I obviously can't pre-prep them the day before, or before the Friday update specifically, and making the slides, getting any pictures and assets is a little bit of a pain. It takes a lot of time, but I'm still enjoying having the accountability, so I will continue to make these videos until I either get bored of it or I reach some level of self-satisfaction. I think this is the only goal that I've been perfect at so far. I'm consistently 2 to 6 days out schedule-wise, and I've even been able to release a few double videos this month. I do wish that I had a more consistent schedule set up for what I'm doing and had the time and inclination to release double videos daily. Maybe I'll make that part of next month, who knows. So I actually had the office set up properly. I was happy with it, the desk was cleaned off, it was organized as I wanted it, the floor was vacuumed, stuff was pretty much all put away, almost all the paperwork was sorted, had a couple of pages left. And then I found a standing desk that I've ordered assembled that I'm going to organize later tonight. Why? Because I'm an idiot who likes making backwards progress, I guess. The basement itself is still more or less untouched, mainly because I don't really go down there much right now. I probably will aim to fix that over the weekend, but we'll just have to see. So the morning after the last video, I found out I'd somehow gained 3 more pounds, which is insane to do in a single day. That's like 12,000 calories, and I definitely did not eat 12,000 calories in a single fucking day. I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to attribute that to eating Thai food, which was really, really salty and was very uncommon to my diet at the time, and that completely rocked my metabolism, and I know that that can create a real problem. However, I'm now a pound down from where I started the month at, which is a lot less than where I should be, mind you, but it's still progress. 2 pounds to lose 9, or 2 weeks to lose 9 more pounds is totally doable. I just need to work hard at it and keep my food choices to the same stuff day in, day out. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. I'm not sure about this one. Why do I want a schedule? Should I restructure it? Should I make it a guideline, a checklist? What am I trying to accomplish with this particular goal? I can honestly say I don't know. So far, I've been pretty good about making sure I'm doing critical items every day, but stuff is still slipping through the cracks. So, week 3. Some progress, some partial regression, and some stalling, which is about what I expected actually. Well, okay, no, not quite. I expected to quit this week 2 as soon as it got hard, which is par for the course for me historically. So for the next week, I have a few goals that I really want to lay out. I want to have lost at least 5 pounds by the next update. I'm aiming high and it's going to be tough, but it's definitely doable, especially considering the amount that I want to lose in total. I want to finish the full office setup with my new desk and have at least cleaned up and organized the basement to some extent. I want to have at least gone through, cleaned out any dust and cobwebs, maybe gotten stuff partially organized and gotten rid of any stuff that's clearly garbage. And I want to have a better answer to the questions that I asked above, because those are bothering me, and if I'm doing things I don't like, I'm not going to be able to maintain them, no matter how habitual they get. So thank you for watching. Enjoy some of the other videos out there in the meantime, and I look forward to seeing you in the next update video next Friday.